Here's the number one pitfall that businesses have is they get stuck in the minutia of getting started. They think they have to have all their systems, their processes, their website all done before they can even hit live on the website and market and sell their product or service. This is a big common pitfall. You need ideal high value clients coming to you, and you need a sales process that converts. And then you'll be able to create good systems that can help you scale, not the other way around. In the video that I'm creating right here for you, I want to share with you the main 4 key pillars every business needs to have to start and scale their business. And towards the end, I'm going to even share the biggest secret that limits the success of most entrepreneurs that I have found that I want you to dodge so that you could be unstoppable. If you're new here, I'm Nathan Newberry. I've worked with some of the fastest growing businesses in the online space. I've been scaling with marketing, sales, ads, and automation. I've even trained sales teams generating millions per month. And now I want to help you, founders, coaches, consultants, build businesses that actually scale so that you're not caught in the cogwheel of overwhelm. Here are the 4 key pillars of business that you need to have. I hear it said quite a bit that people need to feel like they need to have everything set up beforehand. And that's what I was telling you before. It's not needed. Here are the 4 core things. Number 1 is you need to know how to market your business. Right? Nobody knows about you. Nobody knows about your product. Just because you set live on your website doesn't mean nobody's going to go to your website unless you market and tell people to go check it out. Right? And so you need to know how to market yourself. And when I mean market, what I want you to really get crystal clear is what are the problems you're solving? Who are you helping? How are you helping them? How are you going to help them solve that problem? Okay. People have challenges. They have problems. The big 3 buckets are health, wealth, and fitness or money. The big 3 are health, wealth, and relationships. The big 3 are health, wealth, and relationships. So if you can help someone overcome those challenges within their health, with overweight or losing weight or building muscle or fixing their relationship with their kids or their spouse or their loved ones, or knowing how to make money or save money. Like those are categories that are winning categories that we're trying to create and solve those problems. That's going to be very helpful. But so many times I see people try to market a crappy offer. They have no idea who they're helping or how they're helping. And so their marketing is just janky. I help people. And people are like, how? Right? Like, I'm a life coach. How? How are you going to help them get results? So I need you to create in marketing is getting crystal clear of who you're helping and how you're helping. When you have who you're helping and you get crystal clear on how you're going to help them solve a problem, then you can be able to market truly to know who your ideal clients are. It's not just setting ads and hoping that the world will come through. It's like you're cutting through the noise. You're getting very crystal clear of who you're helping, how you're helping. And then once you get people coming to you of your ideal clients, how are you going to sell them, right? Who are you going to sell them to what, right? You need to get crystal clear in your offer. What's the pricing? What's the packaging? What's the solution? And then you need to get really pro at knowing how to convert people and getting sales coming through the doors. Business transactions, okay? The dollars transacted are the things that make up a business. So what are the sales? That's the second one, right? The sales. You need to market, you know, to sales. And then let me give you the other ones. You need to know how to do the fulfillment, and you need to know how to do systems and people to do those systems. So the sales is really kind of straightforward. You need to be able to get clear on who you're helping, how you're going to help them. This is how you're going to help them. Once you get clear on that offering and you've marketed yourself and you're getting people to you, you need to qualify those candidates to make sure they are your ideal clients. So there's some key things to really ask, around urgency, around, do they have money? Do they really want your help? Those are key things that you need to know. And then you book them on a sales call, or you complete the conversation through them really understanding, widening the gap of where they're currently at right now and where their sales want to be at. Okay. And then once you do that, then you're able to transact and charge whatever that. You could do all this through automation, through your website or a sales page. But many times people are in a trust recession right now, so you really need to have a conversation with them. So that could be through DMs. I do that through Instagram. A lot of people do that. I think that's a really good conversational platform to have. And then, or you could book them on a sales call. So you can really have a conversation, go deep in their eyes. I like that because I can see, their eyes. I can have their conversation. I can read them. I can understand where they're at coming from. And I can deal with building more of a better relationship and trust with them than just over DMs. So that's a way to look at that pipeline of higher ticket offers. You're selling a $50 product. You don't need a sales call for that. Okay. You need to really kind of just figure out how to market that and people will go through it. But if you have a few $1,000 offer, then having a sales call, I think, is going to really benefit you in that. The third one here is looking at the fulfillment, right? If you're a service-based business, right, you got marketing, you got sales, and now the fulfillment. So if you're a marketing business, because I ran a marketing agency for 9 years before I sold it, so I understood that, is you need to get crystal clear on the fulfillment. You can't do everything for everybody. If you get really clear on how you're going to help solve a problem, you're going to really be able to dial in and service people at the highest level and keep them a long time. So you're going to have less churn. You're going to have a higher paying clients. You're going to just enjoy working with them so much better than just trying to have some guesswork with it. So the fulfillment. So if it's a service or if you have a product or a coaching offer, which I help with, is trying to define what that coaching offer is going to really help with, but you got to identify what your offer is right at the beginning, and then you'll know how, to service them best. Typically, what I always suggest is try to find 10 clients that you can do more one-on-one with and then transfer that into a group coaching call. Then you're going to really be able to have refinement by then of what your product will be. And then you can create like more of a course that's going to help them walk through and streamlining some of that. But you can do one-on-one until you get the first 10 clients. That's a really easy one. That way you don't feel like you have to build a whole course while before you even sell your first one. Like, get some clients, understand what they need, and then you can build a program that's going to be more streamlined for scale. Okay. The fourth one is, I think, going to be really helpful because this is where a lot of people enjoy getting in the minutia of everything, which is the systems. What are all the tools? What are all the things that you're doing, Nathan, that can help me grow and scale? So systems are only good as you taking action on them and then building a team around them. Ultimately, the goal is to buy back your time with systems so it can streamline everything. So let me give you an example of this. If you have to take a credit card for someone that you just sold, and then you have to email everything manually, log everything in, you have to, hand them all these different documents and everything, it's going to be a little tiring. And it's going to be a lot of work with just getting things to them and then getting things back to them. You need to really clearly define what the systems you need to perform that service or solution, or vice versa, that you need to get from them to really be able to do it. So you need to really clearly define an onboarding process that's going to streamline all the fulfillment that you need. And you can do a lot of this by systemizing your business. There's a word called productizing your service offering. I think that's a really good way to kind of think about your service if you're in a service-based business and or in a product business where you maybe have a course or consulting. You want to streamline the outcome that you're going to be able to give them, okay? So the other part about this is systems and teams. That's the fourth one, because your team will do only well as your systems are built, right? And so I'll give you an example. When I do my podcast, for instance, I have Excel spreadsheets. We have a Asana checklist. We have training that goes over what, when, where, how do we video edit, where do we upload, when do we upload, all of this specific things. So the simply way to build the right systems and to hire a team is just documenting yourself. This is how I video edit. This is how I record. This is what I do. This is the type of thumbnail I'm looking for. This is the type of website I'm looking for. This is how we set up ads. Whatever it might be that you're either doing service or yourself, try to duplicate yourself by just recording yourself and walking you through how you do it. And when you do that, it builds an archive of really kind of building a solid team. Let me give you a really good one. Because after you're getting a first few $10,000, you can hire a setter. And a setter is going to help you book appointments. You can get AI-driven ones, but AI hasn't really caught up yet to really be human. So, you need probably a human in that seat, at least in the near future, before AI can really kind of book those calls for you through the DMs or emails. But you need someone to qualify them, like I said before, but that will line you up to have more ideal clients that's going to help you do it. But this is how I use building teams too, is I build playbooks. And in fact, I'll give you mine if you like. It will be down in the descriptions. I think that will be really good for a resource for you, for your sales. But I've built out videos of also for my team of like, this is how I handle this. Who are the ideal clients? This is how we do outbound. This is how we do inbound. And I'm documenting my process in a video. So with hiring new people, if they leave after a few months, I've already recorded everything. Just, hey, go watch all of these, and it's going to get them caught up so much faster than you having to go through this whole onboarding process again with the new members. But if they follow those systems to a T, they follow those playbooks to a T, now you're going to be winning, because now you're going to have a team that's going to operate in such defined systems that now you're using your business for those 4 core areas of marketing and sales and in fulfillment and the systems and teams. Out of all those 4, I want you to DM me down below here in the comments. Which one are you challenging with? Down below in the comments below, what are the 4 things out of those areas that you're struggling with that you're going to take action on and build out for yourself? I want you to know, DM me down below. And if you're wanting more content like this, I created a video up here that will be really helpful. And before you leave, I have a free gift I want you to give. There's a whole workshop down below that kind of helps you build out a whole game plan of being online that I think will be really helpful for you. So go check that out. And then this video up here is going to be a really good resource of knowing how to qualify ideal clients for you. It's 3 key questions that you need to ask all of your prospects before they jump on. I think that's going to really help you dial in everything there. Thanks for tuning in, like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.